So I wanted to talk a little bit more about this. This is a welt. Essentially, it's a piece of leather that is cut out. If you're not familiar with a welt, I went a little over with my glue, but that's fine. It's going to dry. And it's on the inside. So I put this in here so that when the knife lays inside the sheath, which this is not a great representation, but when the knife is inside the sheath, that will sit down inside there and it will cut the edge of that leather versus cutting through the glue and into the stitches. So this is a little thinner welt than what I like to use, but this is it's not even all the way glued up. I add another piece to it and you see how thick it is. So, but I like to make things a little more robust. I could have made the front a little thinner, but I always picked up leather and thought, man, that could be a lot thicker, or that could be better, even as a kid. So I just wanted to kind of show you how I do that stuff. And with this, I've got to add some glue to my welt, and I'll be right back. All right, so I glued this up and then realized that what I normally do is this edge here and that edge there, I skive it down. I call this my banana tool, but it's a skiver. And essentially, you can skive off a little bit and give it a feathered edge. That way when you're sewing it, it kind of flows, and you won't have a air gap essentially between your leather, because it'll all glue up and be the way it's supposed to be if you've got that feathered edge there. Hang on a second, I'm almost done. So I've been a busy little beaver. Look at you, boy. That's what we've got now. If you'll notice, especially on this side, that you have a welt right there that stops and is feathered in. Okay, now obviously this has to be burnished. The edge has to be burnished, which I'm going to do here in a second, and I'll show you that. But I wanted to show you, that's our inlay. Okay, and this is backwards, obviously, because of the camera. But when you put this on your belt, it's a right-hand side. So, just a moment. So, we've got burnished edges, okay? The edges have been burnished. Something else you can do is take a lighter and go around that edge